Matt, we go into this weekend off the back of the win at Notts County. What can a late goal like that with 10 men do for belief in terms of confidence in the squad?
Yeah, a bit more belief and a bit more confidence in terms of how we played and performed at Notts County. We had 10 men for a large period of that game, so to come away with anything we were really pleased with. But we've got to quickly move on from that. As much as you want to enjoy the celebrations for as long as you possibly can, we've got to move on swiftly. Football doesn't wait for anyone, and we know how important this weekend is. The lads have trained well this week, maybe had a slightly bigger spring in their step with the weather, and off the back of that last minute winner. But Mansfield are a seriously good team, above us in the league, and they're there for a reason. So we've got to fly into this weekend and give it everything we got.
You mentioned Mansfield. What sort of test will they pose? Obviously they're going for promotion as well.
Yeah, definitely, good team. Good all-round team. Managers have done an excellent job, recruited well. I think they've conceded the fewest goals in the league, so shows you they're defensively sound, but they've got some outstanding attacking players as well. Probably off the back of a couple of poor results from their point of view. So hopefully we're going to catch them at the right time, but the form guide almost goes out the window in these sorts of games. And they'll come to play. They're a positive team, a positive manager. They've got positive players, so they'll look to hurt us, look to attack us, but we've got to do the same, and hopefully, all being well, it'll be a good game of football.
You mentioned their attacking players. It must bode well that we go into it with 2 clean sheets as well.
Yeah, always important. Clean sheets are obviously important. Not just Christie in the back four, but the whole group. I think everyone who's been at the last couple of games, seen everyone working hard and defending for each other. Still want to get pressure on the ball, top end of the pitch, and stop at the source as best we can. But like I just said, we're at home, so we've got to be on the front foot. We've got to be in the faces. We've got to get their heads down, looking at the ball as much as we can, and just insert some sort of pressure on them and get a foothold in the game. And then hopefully we'll take any opportunities that come our way.
I suppose with Dara becoming available and Troy now fit, there's decisions to make and strength and depth as well.
There is, yeah. And Dara missed out due to no fault of his own, international call-up, which, like I said, is testament to how well he's done this season. But finally, yeah, a couple of headaches for me, but good headaches, ones you want as a manager. Troy was excellent last week. We didn't think he'd get through the whole game before the game. Obviously, with the sending off, he had to play a certain role, and it almost suited him to a certain extent, because we could defend a little bit deeper and get bodies around him, and they play quite direct. Look, Troy's a good player, and we've missed him this season. It's great to have him available, but it also means we've got competition for shirts, not just at the back end of the pitch, but all over the pitch as well. So people have got to keep stepping up, keep making themselves selectable, and keep affecting the game in a positive way.
You mentioned on last Saturday about it being a massive match. Just how pivotal could this game prove in terms of pushing for automatics?
Well, it's one of eight games. We spoke about moving on from the Notts County game. What happens this weekend, we've got to move on swiftly. Look forward to Cheltenham after that, but it's a big game. You play teams in and around you. You want to take points off them like they want to take points off you. It's still too soon, despite saying there's only 8 games left. It's still too soon to talk about the end of the season. But you can always put down a marker, especially when you're at home against a promotion rival and a team pushing for the top end of the table. They've been above us for probably the last few months in terms of the league, so look, all to play for, but hopefully the fans can certainly play their part as well.
Of course, Ryan Bowman will miss out. Are there any more other injury concerns at all?
Luke Kroll's still the long-term one. Obviously Ryan's suspended. Hiram got through more minutes. Lee Martin got through some game time on Tuesday with the reserves. So Body's coming back. Jono's still struggling with his knee injury, so it'll be interesting to see whether he can, if he's fit enough to play a part. Unfortunately, we're a little bit short top end of the pitch for this weekend, but Ryan's out for one game and one game only, and then he's got to affect the following 7 games.
Season tickets go on sale at the cheapest prices tomorrow afternoon. I'm sure you'd encourage fans to take advantage of that, and of course we're grateful for the support. Yeah,
get the tickets whilst they're cheap. But yeah, keep investing in the club, keep investing in this group of players and the staff, and like I say, the club's a good club to be at the moment. I think we're stable in more ways than one. We've got the new stadiums and the new stands in amongst the stadium, and the training grounds still work in progress, but we're getting there. Hopefully we can keep showing that we're proud to be part of this club with our performances on the pitch. Win, lose or draw, we'll always take heart from that. And the supporters have got a massive part to play. They own the club, they are the football club, so big part to play.